is renewed. It is Illinois and Northwestern coming up. And basketball, the Big Ten Network is powered by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram. Illinois ranked third. And tonight's starting lineups are powered by Ram Trucks, and nothing stops Ram. Changes for both teams. First for Northwestern, true freshman Jake West will start. More on that.
Finisher for the Fighting Illini.
And the opening tip is controlled by the aforementioned Wagler, underway from Evanston, meeting number 190. Guarded by Trey Singleton, one of two freshmen starting tonight for Northwestern. First time the Wildcats have done that since 2016, off the miss, and that was
off these screens. A lot of hedge and ball moved around. And so far, so good if you're Northwestern.
Wagler, the offensive rebound off the missed three. The Illini. Illinois has gone off to such quick starts during this 5-game winning streak, and Stojakovic adds to it. They're good in the fast break. As West tries again. The scores table as we speak. 1-point game, Singleton for the lead, no. Rebound loose, Martinelli finds it and finds the lead.
Nowhere to go. He has a mismatch right now for our speed. See what he does with it.
Shoots over Ivasic. No, the tip from Singleton.
Productivity on both ends for them.
Illinois goes down to a quick lead. Illini have missed their last 6 from the field until then.
Able to bother Wagner off the dribble.
Look at the mismatch inside. Svanamir, he's got the mismatch against Reed. Instead, it's the fadeaway from Boswell, knocking it down.
Stable
by Boswell. Shot clock down to 4. Reed fires and knocks it down, and a foul. There's Wagler on the drive. Left it for Davis, and the bucket will count, and a foul.
Jake Davis.
He mastered so long. Chervino with a corner three.
Foul plays. I love his energy.
His first year, the transfer from Holy Cross, and there is Ivasic. Big Z cleaning it up. And
you know Northwestern, some kind of way, Nick Martinelli has to touch the basketball.
3-point shot. Illinois so far +6 on the glass. Ivasic from the corner, missed the 3. Humberkaus trying to corral it out of bounds. It will stay hands with the tip and into the hands of Chervino. Page for 3.
Nice job.
Stojakovic to Ivasic. He'll try to answer, can't. Humberkaus the tip into the hands of Pep Page. Now Stojakovic up. Chervino hit one from that spot earlier, not this time, and offensive foul on Martinelli in the paint. Shot clock down to 3. Boswell didn't see it. Down to 1, and Ivasic, no. Put back, yes. Page, the offensive rebound. Jaden Reed, the floater, smooth. And turnover Northwestern, something the Wildcats don't do.
He was a count late, Jake West on that cut.
Blocking foul called on West. This one up top. The miss, Humberkaus with one hand grabbed the rebound, and he was fouled.
He does a little bit of everything.
There's a shoulder on Singleton. Humberkaus again, corner 3, short, out of bounds, and it'll be.
But being able to close out, it was a great question by you. Talking to Chris Collins, what do they scheme? He said, no, we just come out and play, and guys get out and contest.
Martinelli, that's Boswell turns it over. 2-on-1, making it 3-on-1. To the paint, off the glass, no. Offensive putback for Singleton.
Didn't concede that Martinelli was going to make that layup. Got the offensive rebound and the bucket.
Stojakovic answers, and that's where he's so crafty, getting the bulk of his points in the paint. Such a strong guard.
Yes.
Wants to go to work here against Reed. Now a switch. Ivasic for 3. Knocks it down, and the Illini crew that covers the Illini Inquirer podcast made a good point that Ivasic He shot 10 shots a game last year, down to 7 in 4 of their 5 Big Ten games so far. Good fake from Green, but Davis recovered. Now Green slashing in traffic to Martinelli, circus shot, and a foul. Tomislav Ivicic on the floor for now with 2 fouls, although Ben Hummerkaus is at the scorer's table. Boswell on the attack, and so good at doing that.
Good job by Page. Got up quickly.
Reed could have shot the 3, instead does that. Half at 7. And Hummerkaus now playing to 5 for the Illini. Martinelli in traffic, could not finish. The tip goes in. Win this year, went down at the half. Keaton Wagler, kind of a quiet first half, trying to change that narrative.
He fills up the box score.
Has 4 points, back-to-back. Big Ten Freshman of the Week honors. He's won that honor 3 times overall this season. Singleton answers. 52, no longer wearing 0 tonight.
Starting in this second half, Illinois.
Step back, fade, big time. And out of high school, both in the Big Ten, Minnesota and Illinois. Martinelli, the floater, no. The tip, no. And Martinelli going to be whistled for all Big Ten players. Ivicic for 3, and the Illini have an 11.
Influences the ball to stay on that side. A little zone right now, Northwestern trying to figure this one out.
Martinelli for 3, and there's a good answer. He has 4 trying to trap. Wagler from deep. Boswell, the offensive rebound, and that'll be a goaltend.
Okay, Boswell all.
Martinelli. Not this time. Page the offensive rebound. Martinelli slashing, catching, and dunking.
Good job by Page.
There's Wagler. Tough 2, and that was contested. Wanted a whistle, did not.
Man to man.
Reed off the glass, no, and a foul. That will take us to a timeout. And Reed runs it down. 2-on-2. Transition 3, short. And last touch by Ivicic. They'll stay with Northwestern.
A little bit more.
Northwestern has made 6 threes so far tonight. They average 6 made threes a game, and now Page walks. Does he challenge Boswell? He does. Ivicic went up for the block, and now Boswell. Wagler hit the deck. No whistle, knocks down. Martinelli has 16.
That's a good kick out. Love to see the Wildcat.
Time beating Illinois and Northwestern. Reed, the deep 2.
Jaden Reed is providing.
Martinelli on the floor, replay on. Chance to make it a 1-possession game. That was tipped against Singleton. Davis, corner 3. Shot clock winding down, and Boswell found his teammate in the corner.
For pass with his left hand out to Davis for a 3.
Standing shooting numbers for the Illini this half. Davis knocking down his first 3. And a foul called on, and negatively asked all the questions, as everything that we ask of him and then some. But this guy is a blossoming leader as well, if not one of the best freshmen of the country. Keaton Wagler.
Underwood going back and forth, trying to just buy a possession with confusion.
Blocking foul called along the baseline.
The zone. Kind of way you got to get penetration. The ball has to touch right in the middle.
Spot of the elbow, so inviting, and now Singleton ties up Ivicic, and fake. Green leans in, no offensive rebound. Page denied by Ivicic. Wagler crossing over and knocking down another 3. Second half points.
This is like a 3-2 zone. Good job by Reed trying to break it down.
And Reed having his best. Singleton, no. Boswell the tip into the hands of West. Reed, corner 3, got it! There's a double team. Reed with 5 to shoot. Sees the clock, in the paint, great lead to Page, and Jaden at the rebound. Boswell lowers the shoulder on Page, missed it, tip though from Ivisic.
Without him, there was not a lot of guys besides to keep Ivisic off the glass. And there he is. Jay Reed. What a performance.
A big mismatch inside. And West with the foul on Ivisic. Illinois was patient. They found. Got Ivisic up for a moment, and he has 7. Back to a 6-point game. And Boswell fouled by Singleton. That'll be the 5th to go. The game has moved along. Tough pass. Boswell tipped it out to Wagler. The miss. Long rebound, and it's out of bounds, and Northwestern ball. Tough catch. Martinelli off the fake. The lane opens up, and
once he puts it on the floor.
Boswell in the paint. Crafty, and scores off the glass. He has 13.
Huge possession for both teams.
And Reed with the reach and the foul. And Northwestern will see Illinois call first half. That's why he's wearing number 52. The blood just was ripped. There's Boswell going baseline, the floater too strong, and Singleton.
Especially on the defensive end, who can get stops.
Yeah, even in the rebounding department. Singleton the miss, defended by Whistle. Wagler behind the back, Ivisic for 3. Big bucket for the Illini. Ivisic up to 18 points. Geraldino guards Wagler off the Ivisic screen. He'll try that same spot and the same result. Deep ahead, Darren Williams, D. Brown. Reed answers right back. A career-high 28 points for Jaden Reed. Under 90 seconds to play, 6 to shoot. Wagler against Page in the paint. Underneath and chewed up the clock. And chewing up that clock and still able to convert. Here's Reed up top for 3. No good. Wagler. Singleton went for the reach, poked it free, still loose, and now a foul. With the shot clock winding down. And Chris Collins, Reed is too much. Ivisic, and Illinois prevails 79-68 and needing 191 between the Illini and the Wildcats. Freshman of the week, back-to-back weeks, 3 times overall. He finishes with a team-high 22, 20 of which coming here in the freshman and a half so far this season.
Fans, your Northwestern Wildcats have recorded 9 3-pointers tonight, which
Illinois 5-1.